Hey, how's it going, people? Welcome back to our channel, and today we are stepping away from transfers, from Arsenal and all that stuff. Today we are doing Euro 2024 predictions. Euros begin in this year, 2024 I was about to say, in June 14. So basically we are literally 13 days away, just a bit less than 2 weeks away. As we all know, there are different teams, different situations, and basically everyone kind of expects the big teams to go through and then to have a certain upset, maybe have a dark horse in there, and nobody knows which will be the dark horse in this team, in this situation, so it will be all interesting to see how it develops. So what we're gonna do is go through each side and see my predictions specifically for this year's Euros, and we are gonna kick things off with Group A. Now, the click gonna be the first. So we are going for Germany will be the first. Obviously, it's Germany. They haven't had the best of luck in recent years, but I definitely believe Germany can do the job. Second role is a massive coin toss. Either of these teams, in my opinion, can finish second, third, or fourth. Obviously, there are five best third ranking teams, which also could be kind of an issue. Six best third ranking teams, so that could also be all up in the air. Nobody knows what's gonna happen with that. But this time, now Scotland, what kind of team? Scotland has a very good side. I would say more defensively than offensively, in my opinion. Hungary has a dark horse team because they have some good players, some very questionable players, but they always fight for the badge. And Switzerland, they have some good players, they have an incredible goalkeeping line, they have some defenders. I'm just trying to scroll through my mind the players each position has, basically. So that will be very interesting to see what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna put Hungary second and Scotland third. Now, I obviously believe that this could be the place where Scotland finishes second and Hungary finish third, but yeah, this could be a very 50-50 decision for me. Only reason I am putting Switzerland fourth is because, for me, they are not ready. They had a time when they were very incredible, but now they have this generational change which kind of leaves them up in the air, and it's a coin toss whether they're gonna perform very good or very bad, so it is what it is. The Group B, and this is a group where things get serious and very interesting. Despite everything, I'm putting Spain first. Albania definitely will finish fourth for me. Croatia, Italy is a very interesting one because Italy is, again, despite the team they have, the players they have, the squad they can build, they are a very hit and miss team. I've seen them perform mind-blowingly good against big sides and then stink out the places against Georgia and other teams. So it's an interesting one, but again, I'm gonna do it like this. Again, I definitely believe that it could happen like this easily. Easily could happen like this, but I'm gonna put Italy third just because of the merit. Because Croatian team is getting older, they don't have that. They cannot do the same things they could have done, let's just say 4 or 5 years ago. The last World Cup and the cups they finished third and everything. I'm not sure they have it in them anymore. Group C is a group where England should be first. There's no shadow about that with the power they have, given they are one of the biggest favorites ever. Next one is an interesting one. Denmark is a dark horse for me because you never know what kind of Denmark is gonna show up. Their defensive line is solid with Andersen and Christensen, Durmisi and other players. Midfield, I'm not sure Eriksen is gonna play or not, but they have Højbjerg and other players attacking wise. Obviously they have Poulsen. So there are players there. Slovenia also, they are a dark horse with Oblak, with Šeško, and other players there. Serbia is the biggest one. Serbia is, you never know, again, the dark horses in every single tournament are mad. I'm gonna call everyone a dark horse, but I genuinely, this is a selfish one. This will be a very selfish choice, but I hope, wait, what players they have? Yeah, I'm putting Serbia second, and I'm putting Denmark third. I'm putting Denmark third only because I cannot explain it. I just have a feeling in a way. I really wish Slovenia could finish second or third, especially if Seško signs for Arsenal, by the way. But I'm going them fourth because as good as they are and as much as I like them, how they play, I definitely believe that there is a big question mark on them. Big question mark. I can see them finishing third. At the moment, I don't see them finishing second. Now, Group D is a bit easy one in this sense. I'm going for this mostly because of the history of Poland. Poland does good in qualification stages, but they are absolutely diabolical in the tournament. Genuinely, Lewandowski cannot score, they cannot do anything properly, they struggle like no other you can ever see. So France is the other favorites that should win it all, so I'm putting France first. Netherlands, with their generational change, are doing very good. They are kind of getting back to the places where they should be, so I'm putting them second. And Austria is a team that I fancy over Poland just because Austria, every single tournament they qualify to surprises. And I don't think this year will be an exception. Okay, Group E. Belgium first, Ukraine second, like this. Slovakia will finish third. Slovakia third, Romania fourth. I don't want to get into this because if Belgium doesn't go out of this group as a number one team, they don't deserve to win anything. Group F, I'm going Portugal. I'm going. Where am I going? I'm doing it like this. Mostly because I have a very strange feeling about this group. I can see Czech Republic finishing second, or it could be basically a tie for points, but only on goal difference, let's just say, by 1 goal. Like +1 and 0 or something like that. I can generally believe that. I can generally see that. Georgia, as good as they have certain players, and as much as passion as they have in the team, I'm not sure with Mikadze, Kvaratskhelia, and maybe 2 or 3 players they have enough. They don't have enough. Czech Republic has more balanced team, and especially attacking line is quite incredible. Goalkeeper department, defensive department is quite good. Slavia Prague, Sparta, and everyone are producing incredible talent, if you ask me. And Turkey is year in, year out, they are a dark horse team, and definitely believe that if there is a year when Turkey can show up, I genuinely believe this is the year because they have semi-decent group. We're in a group they can definitely finish second. I totally believe in that. The question is whether it's gonna happen or not. Moving things on of third place rankings. Basically, four of these teams are gonna go through. So what do we have here? Scotland, Croatia, Denmark, Austria. Put your third place teams in order of best performance. Basically, here comes the fact they all finished third. And here all comes to goal difference and situations, which is kind of unfair because, let's be real, for example, Scotland finishing third in my predictions has way less chance to have proper good situation than, for example, Czech Republic or Slovakia. And Croatia in this instance are totally screwed if they don't play properly defensively. So this is a very, very interesting one. But for what I can gather, I'm going to put Croatia, then Czech Republic, then Scotland, Denmark, Austria, and then Slovakia. This is how for me it's gonna go. And this is not just a random clickage, this is just from me for heritage. Despite the fact that Croatia has the know-how effect and they know how to do things, how to achieve things, how to win things when the going gets tough, I think that the quality of Spain and Italy will be too much to overcome. But once they get into third place rankings, I think they will have done enough to get the first or second place. I generally believe that the thing is, I believe they can get first or second place. At the same time, of these top 4 finish in the third place rankings, I generally can see Scotland finishing second or first, at the same time Croatia finishing third. This is the biggest question mark here, but you never can predict how goal difference games between themselves go and all that stuff. So we get into round of 16, which now gets very, very interesting. Germany, Serbia, I think Germany is gonna win. Hungary, Italy, I think there's no shadow about that. Spain, Scotland, I think Spain. England, Czech Republic, England should win. Portugal should beat Denmark. Netherlands should beat Ukraine. France has to beat Turkey. And Belgium versus Croatia could be a very interesting one. This could be one of those very interesting games because despite the fact that Belgium has incredible generation in football, since till early 2000s their generational change took quite a bit of time to get back on the high horse. They are finally there, but they have won legit nothing with Hazard, Lukaku, Devin De Bruyne, Courtois, company. No matter what kind of team they had, they have won nothing. And they just can't put it together. They have sacked Martinez, obviously. They put him, he now manages Portugal and everything, but I'm gonna put Croatia, man. They have the know-how effect. I know it sounds rough for Belgian fans, but I generally believe that could be the case. And now the going gets tough. Genuinely. Germany versus Spain. Two teams that are favorites almost every single tournament, but in the last, how many? 8 years, I would say, have underperformed embarrassingly, to be honest. Germany, how they got laughed out of the World Cup against Korea and all them teams. Spain, how they struggle. Two of the Europe's greats battling in quarterfinals already. And this is the thing. It depends how everything goes. But I want to give in this game a slight edge to... Okay, let's say this correctly. This is a tough decision. I'm not gonna lie, this is a tough decision. I'm just thinking of the teams. I'm scrolling through my teams in my head. They have named for national teams. And I'm just thinking how they're gonna play and how they usually play and how they could match up against each other. How, let's just say, Yamal would match up against left back for whoever plays their goal and everything. So I'm gonna go Spain. Portugal, Netherlands. This is a tournament that Ronaldo needs to win. Because there's, in a way, could be questions for one of the best footballs in the world once again, as much as that rigged vote is happening. Portugal has massive talent. Netherlands has massive talent. But Portugal has Martinez. And that is the biggest worry in all of this. Because as much as he knows and he does great, when pressure gets to him, he tends to ball it. And that is the biggest question for me. Will he be able to manage to put a proper team together, proper mental state of players to win these quarterfinals against Netherlands, who are royalty in Europe as well? And I'm just thinking about the Netherlands team. I'm going Portugal. I'm sorry, not sorry. Here it's France, and this is another big one. England versus Italy. And this is the thing. England 100% is one of the two favorites to win it all. Two favorites to win it all basically is France and England. And it has to be England because England has the quality. Mind you, they have Southgate, who feels like he's doing everything to achieve as less as possible with golden generation of English football, by the way. But it is what it is. We get to semifinals, and this is getting nuts. Spain versus Portugal, England versus France. The history between these teams is off the charts. Last time, Spain versus Portugal was a mad game and everything. But I think Spain has enough to pip Portugal. And this is the big one. For me, if England beat France in semifinals, I genuinely believe that England will win it all. That is my thing in this instance, how this is going. And if France beat England, France will have no issues with Spain. For some weird reason, I have this again weird feeling. England hasn't won Euros, which is mad to think about, to be honest. But it is what it is. Here we are. Hey ho. So we're sitting here and thinking. I'm thinking. How England is gonna defend Mbappe? It's gonna be most likely Kyle Walker if he doesn't get injured. Mind you, he can do it easily. With the pace and everything, Mbappe cannot utilize it. With the trickery, it will be interesting to see. Who's gonna play left back for France? And he's gonna most likely have to defend Saka. Left wing is gonna be Foden, so he left wing. The thing is, England has so much firepower up front that they have no excuses to lose. But the fact that they have Gareth Southgate as their manager legitimately gives this. Let's just say it's France to win and it's England to win in this instance. But since they have Southgate, it's here. It's France way up top, and that is the biggest thing over the year that's really bothering me with all of this. I'm just trying to think who is going to play against who most likely and how they're going to match up and how they have seen them in Prem, in Champions League, how they have played each other and everything. You know what? I'm going France. I'm going France. And in France-Spain final, I'm going France to win it all. Most predicted to win by readers: France 24%, England 22%, and Germany 14%. So nobody basically is giving Spain a sniff. I am giving Spain a sniff, massive one, to be honest. I make them to the finals. And to be honest, if you think about it, it's kind of mad that if France finishes first, England finishes first, if everything goes according to plans, they already are meaning in semifinals, if this is the correct bracket. If this is the simulator for the correct bracket, by the way. But yeah, I'm going for France. Let me down in comments what you think, who's gonna win it, who's gonna get out of the groups, and how it's gonna go. Take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Peace.